Hello, and welcome to the Notary Life with Kimmi Podcast. I am also one of the trainers with Notary Educators, which includes myself, Kimberly Nunnally, Angela Johnson, and Alexis Franklin. We each own our own very successful notary businesses and teach notaries in all 50 states to be great and grow their own business. We will discuss general notary work, apostilles, ink fingerprinting, and the duties of a notary signing agent, and much, much more. For all of your notary needs, please visit notaryeducatorsllc.com. We hope you enjoy the show, and we wish you much success. I'm Kimmi. How's everybody? I don't like my backdrop. Let me see, can I move this? How's everybody doing? Let's see here. Yes, that's better. The mirror's in the background. So, hey, welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. I am Kimmi, and I'm here to talk about the notary business, what's going on in these notary streets. I'm actually here to share a terrible mistake I made today. I cannot even believe it. I'm full disclosure, guys. They say confession is good for the soul. So, we'll give YouTube a few minutes to do what it does. Hey, Avi, how are you? So, welcome to those who will watch the replay. I'm looking at my hair looking kind of crazy. Those who will listen to the podcast, welcome. As you guys can see, I'm wearing my business shirt today. The people went crazy at my assignment I had today. They were like, oh, I just love your top. It's so beautiful. They like the pink and everything. Hey, Notary fam, it's Kimmi. I am here to let you know, just in case you have not heard about the Notary Business Coaching Success Program. We meet weekly. We talk about your notarial duties, how to do an acknowledgement, how to do a jurat, how to administer an oath, everything you've been asking for. And guess what else is included? Unlimited access to all of my trainings that will also include ink fingerprinting, trust/estate documents, learn how to properly execute a trust. Don't forget, we also have the private community, like-minded notaries who have been trained by me. Check out my book that I've written for each state, How to Start Your Notary Business in Alabama, California. You get the point. Wherever you're located, there's a book for your state. Well, hopefully I'll see you soon over in training. Notary Educators, LLC. We got you covered. Bye. So, tonight's mentorship session is all about branding your business. If you've not heard about our new mentor program, tonight we are talking about branding your business, how important it is, what does it look like, practical tips, and also I'm going to have a part 2 tonight. I typically try to stay on one topic and then open it up for coaching, which we'll definitely do our coaching tonight. But also, we're going to talk about copy certification. So I have one story I'm going to share today. I'm going to come back and share the other one tomorrow because time-wise too. But let me tell y'all my mistake I made, okay? Again, confession is good for the soul. I just finished this job. One document. It be the one-pagers that drive you crazy, okay? So I got a call from this lady. I went to the assignment. This was from General Notary Work. She called me. I finished a job that I was hired to do earlier. So this second job was General Notary Work. Hey, Jasmine, how are you? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Girl, you're going to love it even more today after this crazy story I'm about to tell y'all. Hey, welcome, everybody. So, yeah, I get this call. The lady says I have one document. It's an affidavit. Hey, Joe, how are you? Welcome. Congratulations. Go, Texas. Woo, woo. H-Town. I'm actually from Detroit, so don't get it twisted. D-Town. Okay, West Side. So anyway, yeah, so I get this call. It's one document. It's always the one-pagers that give you the most problems, okay? So she has one affidavit, so I'm just going through my general screening questions. You know, I teach you how to do all that, whatever, right? I'm like, okay, so how many documents is it? Do we need any witnesses? So I'm going through my screening questions. I'm asking her all these different questions or whatever. And one pager, I'm like in and out. I'm thinking I'm going to get there, get my money and whatever. Not. So we're in the back of Jeffrey's car doing the transaction because my truck that I have, my SUV, has a hard surface. You probably see me at the back of my car. I have a hard surface, right? His does not. So we have a folding table that we use. It's actually on the notary supply list. It's a beautiful folding table. I love it. I think Angela had it first, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know who had it first, but one of them. So anyway, Jeffrey has a folding table. It's really nice for those of you who do have to work out your trunk or don't have a hard surface like I do, built in. So I already knew I was going to have to put something between the table and the document. So it could, my stamp, when I stamped it, could be flush and flat and beautiful, right? Oh, no. So your girl pulls out the notary handbook for the state of Georgia. It's about this big. For those who are watching, it's less than an 8x10. It's more like a 5x7 size, like a picture frame. Picture that in your mind. Like a 5x7 picture frame. Welcome, everybody. And so I pull that out, put it on top of the table, put the document there, stamp the document. Oh, the middle of the stamp didn't read good. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? So I'm like, okay, well, let's try the same thing again. It just didn't work. Not thinking. I've had a long day because we had to drive an hour and a half each way for this last job. Typically don't drive that far, but the money was right. So I did it, right? Jeffrey and I. We went to do the job. All that being said, I stamp it again. Boom! Stamp it. Did it come out clear? Of course it did not. That's number 2. So this, and I'm sitting there like, oh my God. So I asked the client, I said, do you happen to have an extra copy of this? Of course she doesn't. I'm looking like a newbie, okay? So now I'm sitting there like, oh my God. I even have a slide I teach in one of the classes. I'm like, if you make notary mistakes, you're going to look just like this smiley face. And I was looking like that smiley face like, oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. That's stamp number 2 now. That's incorrect. So then let's say 3 is a charm. So I changed out the book. So instead of using my notary handbook, which is, like I said, about a 5x7, I use my actual journal, which has a lot more pages in it, which is much flusher, much flatter. And that third stamp was boom, 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 bam. It was perfect. Now Alexis is calling. Everybody want to call when you go live. Alexis, I have to call you back if you're watching. Okay. If not, you'll see I'm live maybe. Alexis is our other trainer. So she's probably calling about something going on in the group chat. If you're not a member of mentorship, I'll tell you about that in a minute, but let me finish my story. So anyway, I fixed the errors. How do you fix an error? Can somebody tell me that is watching? When you make a mistake, how do you fix an error? And if you don't know how, you probably need to be in my training. Tell me, how do you fix an error right quick? And I'm going to tell you what I did. While you're telling me how to fix the mistake, I took a gold seal, because this paper is looking really ugly now. I got 3 stamps on it. 3 for 1 page, 3 stamps, and it's looking terrible. So I took my gold seal, which I make things look pretty with that. It's not a requirement. You don't have to. Your state may not even allow it. The gold seal with the embosser, I put that on the paper, used it, I crimped it, and it looks so pretty, right? In spite of having 3 notary stamps. Yeah, so Mildred says, oh my God, that happened to me today. Luckily, the client emailed me the document and I had to print it for him. Oh, so see, in my case, I didn't have an extra document. So how do you fix that mistake? Notary Pro. Where my pros at? If you don't know, I'm not mad at you, not hating, but you probably need to be in my mentorship. I'm going to tell you about mentorship while you guys tell me how to fix the mistake, okay? Mentorship is open to everyone, all states. We teach nationwide. The mentorship is called Notary Business Success Mentor Program, and it's designed just to do that, to help you be successful. We teach you how to properly notarize documents. If you do not know how to properly notarize, you have no business, and you have no business doing business, okay? What does that mean? Executing a document. If you don't know what execution means, you need to be in my class. I'm not talking about execution at a jail. I'm talking about executing a document. So executing a document, knowing how to properly do acknowledgments, how to do jurats, how to put your client under oath. If these are things that you are unfamiliar with, you need to be in mentorship if you want to have a successful notary business, okay? Number 2, mentorship also includes live weekly workshops. We have one tonight. Tonight, I will be discussing how to properly brand your business. Like I'm wearing my shirt today. I'm branded, right? You want to wear your branding. Not wear your branding, but you do want to wear it though. But how to properly brand your business. And it will be a part 2 tonight. I'm also going to talk a little bit about copy certification. So if you're not in mentorship, you are missing out. If you cannot make the live session tonight, guess what? There's a replay. It's recorded. So you can always go back and catch the replay. Also, and then also included in mentorship is the private chat, which is probably why Alexis was calling me, because I see the chat kind of blowing up. So we got something going on over there. So if you have any questions while you're building your business, like Google My Business, you're stuck, put it in the chat. If you are on an assignment, you need some help, we start with the chat always, each one teach one. And then if we need to, we will give you a call outside of that. Hey, hit me up at my DM, or I'll hit you up in your DM and we'll call you, okay? What else is included? That's enough, right? So all of that, what we just talked about at the time of this recording, is $47 per month. Yep. And you have access to 14 courses, live weekly training / coaching every week, and also a live chat. Well, the chat is live, but by phone / group me is how we communicate, okay? And access to the replays. So Israel, let's see what Israel says. How do you fix it? Let's go back to the original question. How do you fix a mistake? Israel says, cross it out and put initials and date. Are we in agreement? Is that how you would fix a mistake? Anybody else? One more person. Is that how you fix the mistake? If you're in agreement, let's put 1 or 0. 1 for yes, 0 for no. You cross out the incorrect one. Cross out the incorrect one, put your initials and date it. Get it, people? So yes, you all are correct. That is exactly how you fix your mistake. Now, unfortunately, I had to stamp it 3 times. And again, my paper looks so ugly. So I gave her a discount. I gave her $5 off. I wanted to do 10. But the greedy side of me said just give it for 5, because I still traveled to her. I still did everything else. But I wanted to just show good faith. Now, the question is, should I have asked her for a review? What's your thoughts on that? When you make a mistake or you feel like it didn't go well, do you still ask for a review? Let's see. Review, yes or no? Y for yes, N for no. Can you do Y or N? Should I still ask her for a review and I jacked up her paper? Ain't no other way to say it. I messed up that paper. Joe said, yeah, ask her for that review. Let's see, 1 or 2 more. Do you still ask for the review? Yes or no? Do we ask for the review? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do we ask for the review? One more person. Let's see what the people say. No takers? Okay. Well, I'm going to disagree, Joe. I'm going to disagree. In this case, yeah, Tanjanika. Hey, Tanjanika, she is in mentorship. How you doing? Tanjanika's like, no. And I'm going to agree with Tanjanika and disagree with Joe this time. If I knowingly messed up like royally, I don't ask for the review. I don't, guys. And I'm all about getting that review. But I did not think it would go well. She acted as though she wasn't upset. She kept saying, oh, no worries. It's okay. But then once they're out of your face and they have an opportunity to think about it, and they'd be like, that girl, she stamped my paper 3 times. I didn't even want to risk her putting anything negative. So what I did do, we always thank our client. I sent her a nice thank you note and I said, thank you. So I always send a nice thank you note. So I did that, but I did not ask her for the review because I already knew I kind of messed up, And also, if your client is having a super bad day or you're having a bad day, because we have off days, right? I don't ask for the review. I always say thank you. So my note will sound different. So instead of saying, it was my pleasure to serve you, we thank you for your 5-star review, I'll just say thank you so much for allowing us to service you today or serve you or whatever you want to put in there, okay? So that was one thing. I also had something else I wanted to share about that experience today. I gave her a discount, $5 off. What else? I think that was it. It was something else regarding her though that I wanted to share. It's slipping my mind right now, but that's okay. So anyway, if you are not in mentorship again, I'm going to highly encourage you to check it out. Tanjanika, what are your thoughts about mentorship? I know I'm putting you on the spot. Oh, let me tell y'all this too. For those who are watching, period. Well, I'll say this. So I've heard people say, you don't tell your clients. She says, I love it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You don't tell your clients. Can you imagine going to a restaurant and they ask you, they say, hey, can you leave us a review? Just leave us a couple stars. No, because I've heard people say you don't tell people what to leave you. In my notes that I send my client, I always say, can you leave us a 5-star review? Why? Because I don't want you to leave me a 3 or 4-star review. So somebody recently reviewed the mentorship. They wrote in there, oh, the comments were beautiful. Makes me feel more confident. Yes, Tanjanika. And that's the point of mentorship. And especially the way we do it, it's not fluff. It's no fluff. You walk away knowing what to do. It's not just a social event. It is real life training. Okay. Real life scenarios, real life interaction. There is no fluff with our training. So I'm glad you're using those words. I love it. More confident. And I just told somebody else that the other day. The more confident you are when it comes to pricing your services, the more confident you are in executing and delivering the service, you'll be confident asking for the value of what you're worth. Okay. Because somebody I just read, they put it in one of my YouTube videos really just today, actually. I haven't had time to respond to any videos, guys. So please forgive me. All my time be over in mentorship. The question was, do I think they should accept a 40-page or 20-page document signing for $20? If you're watching, that's going to be a no-go. I'm only going to take a $20 job in the event I just want some experience. But no, I'm not going to recommend that. I'm not. It's not worth your time. It's just not. I mean, you got to drive there, print 2 sets of documents. Yeah, even if I'm printing one, because sometimes somebody say, well, it's only 1 set. Yeah, but no, I'm not. Now, you can do it if you want to. And that's the best thing about being a business owner. You get the right to choose. Get the right to choose what you want to do. So for me, I'm not doing it. I'm not. I have a rule of 2024, and I stuck with it pretty much all year. I'm so proud of myself. I don't typically leave my house under $50. I don't. Not anymore. Now, I've been in business now for almost 5 years, almost 5. So, I know my stuff. We'll say that. So I can tend to be a little pickier, maybe just than someone just starting out. But yeah, no, I'm not doing it. $20, no. So as of 2024 January, if you go back and watch that video, I think I started talking about it in December 2023. But for sure, one of my goals with 24 was to increase my prices. And I did that. And it was better. Now, will I increase for 2025? I won't increase my minimum to leave my home. I may play around with my and I did better even at charging when they come to me. I've done a lot better. I'm doing my screening questions a little bit more intense. Sometimes when they come here for a reason, oh, well, I ain't got to go nowhere. But I still have expenses. I have my lights, I have my gas, I have administrative stuff, I have my internet. I'm printing for these people. I charge for printing a lot more. Sometimes I'm even charging for Jeffrey to be a witness more. So it's a lot of things that we can do to get that bottom line increase. What questions do you all have for me today while I'm here? Guys, Paige says, thank you for this live. It's quite transparent and informative. God bless y'all. You're so welcome. It's my pleasure. Any other questions you have that I can assist you with? Again, I'm going to encourage you to check out mentorship, especially if you're serious about your business. It's the best place to be. It is the number one. I'm going to say that. I don't say it enough because sometimes, you kind of want to downplay. You don't want to put your head all big. But I know we have an amazing mentorship. And a lot of times people are asking, you mean I get all that for $47? Yeah, you sure do. We'll say this for those who may be new, because I get this question most often than anything else. How can you afford to do it so cheaply? This is the catch, guys. This is the catch. Tanjanika says, absolutely. Thank you. Look, this is the catch. So I talked about this the last few times I went live, and some of you may not be familiar with this for real. I got to find out what the concept is called. I want to say it starts with the S. If I have any people that are Jamaican or Spanish or like African descent, and you know what I'm talking about, tell me what this is called when you do it. So everyone puts their money together. And for example, if Tanganyika, so I might put in $50 this week, Tanganyika put in $50, God's Page put in $50, Jeff put in $50. And then next month I say, you know what, I need all that money that we all pooled together, we came together, and I need to buy an airline ticket. Well, that's how they're going to get the airline ticket, all the money that we put together. And then next month, maybe Tanganyika needs the money. Or next month, God's Page needs the money, right? So I didn't know that was a thing until about, I don't know, 20 years ago. I have a lot of friends that are of Latin descent, Spanish, Hispanic. And that's what they do. They pulled it. So my friend was like, I got to go visit somebody and take some money over here. I was like, why is she taking our money? And then when she got back, she explained it to me. She said, we do this little thing and we all come together. So it's similar with the mentor program. So everybody pays just a little bit. You still get access to all the videos and the training and all that. That's new for us. Because before you had to buy the individual training packages, that was like $500. Then you had to go buy the course. And that still didn't include mentorship, you know, because we're working. So, but now you get all of it. So this is how it's working. Full transparency. So everybody pay a little bit. We pull together. And that way it's able to help compensate everything. So we're able to teach you through the chat. Each one teach one. And if we have to come out of the chat to help you with your assignment, that's what we do. So it's 3 of us, really 4, because you got Jeffrey too. He's been participating a little bit more, especially when it comes to our computer problems and printer problems and all of that. So he's our guru when it comes to that. So he helps us out too. So you got access to 4 people. And we've been able to make it work. And it's such a blessing. And I just feel honored to be on this journey with so many people, like real talk. So, and I know we're making progress. Sometimes I get people say, well, what's the proof? Where the receipts at? Basically, I don't share what I make. I don't talk a lot about money. I don't. And I'm not going to ask my students to talk about how much they're making either. I think that's personal. I think it's private. I don't think it's anyone's business how much you're making. The receipts are there because I have over 20,000 people on this YouTube channel. Mentorship is growing every day. They do leave reviews. I'm going to start seeing how I can pull those reviews out and create something so people can see them. Because people don't always leave a review. That's where I was going earlier. Somebody left a 4-star review on my mentor program. But what was so funny, I wasn't mad about the 4 stars. If they felt it was 4 stars, it's 4 stars. Even though I know it's 5 plus 10, right? But what was so funny, the person put, it's the best mentorship ever. It's worth every single penny. I'm so glad I found them. And they just went on and on and on in a comment. And I was like, okay, so, and if you're watching, can you go back and fix it, make it a 5? If you can. I started to reach out to the person and say, hey, if you felt that it was that amazing, why'd you put 4 stars? Because you know I'll call you, right? And I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to let it stand because I got so many 5-star reviews that it just washed out anyway. That's another reason why I didn't even reach out. I didn't the actual words were amazing, but they just 4 stars. So even when you're reviewing something, if it's really truly 5 stars, because I've heard people say that, well, they don't want to put 5 because it may seem fake. Forget that. If it's really 5-star service, put 5 stars. The person will really appreciate that, okay? What questions can I help you with today? Anything while I am here about the mentorship? So that's the most common thing I get. How are we able to do it? So the fact that we pull it together, Angela, Alexis, and myself, we pull our resources together. So if I'm in an assignment, one of them got it. If they're in an assignment, I got it. So that's another reason we're able to do it so cheaply. It's not like I'm taking a whole hour dedicating it to one person. Nope, we all get in that group, we answer those questions, and we get it done. People are getting assignments. I was saying that earlier. So I don't flash what I do. I don't flash what my mentees do. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with it because some people do. And will I get more people? Would I get more people in the mentorship program if I said, girl, yeah, she made $1,000 this month? Maybe. But that's just not how we do. I'm not that person. We're not ever going to do that. So, it is what it is. All right. So it doesn't look like we have any questions today, but I really wanted to hop on here and share with you my mistake. Always, always, always make sure before you stamp, you look at your stamp, make sure it's not upside down. You put it on a flat surface. I mean, really flat. And then you need something thick between the flat surface, because I had my clipboard. I had the table, but you need something solid, like with some substance in it, kind of chunk and fat. So when you do your stamp, it's a nice flat stamp, and you don't have to make the same mistakes I did, which was 3. All right, but we did learn how to correct it. How do we correct the mistake? Draw a line through it, initial it, and date it, and then redo it the correct way, okay? Well, guys, until next time, I am Kimmi. This is Notary Life with Kimmi. Mentorship, you can sign up at notaryeducatorsllc.com, okay? I will see you guys in mentorship tonight. If you have not joined up, and the links are there when you sign up, just go to the Zoom, watch the welcome video, and I'll see you tonight. Bye. Bye, Tanjanika. Bye, everybody. Bye, guys, Paige. Thank you, Joe. Mildred, Israel, thank you all. Bye, Jasmine, Oavi. See ya. Thank you again for listening to the Notary Life with Kimmi podcast. We would love to be a part of your notary journey. Please visit us at notaryeducatorsllc.com for all of your notary training needs. Also, please feel free to join the Notary Life with Kimmi YouTube channel, where Kimmi has over 400 videos that will help you to grow and build a successful notary business. Until the next episode, we wish you much success on your journey. Bye.